You're back early. Have you already finished your work for today? You should be careful then. If Erin finds out that we're slacking off here together again, she will get pretty upset. She would be in the right too, don't you think? It's true. I was the one who suggested you take more time for yourself. But now, I think that you may be taking my advice a little too well. What was I doing, you ask? Literally nothing. Pretty much my usual. I was just relaxing, brushing my hair, enjoying my self-care time, wondering if later today that white-haired woman will come visit me. I honestly need to have some fun. That's true. It's been a long while since she last showed up, which is worrying. I hope she didn't find inner peace out of nowhere. That would be a huge problem for me. Oh, that's right. You don't know the whole story yet. Sometimes I forget you joined us only a few weeks ago. Well, sit down next to me. I'm going to tell you my story. Are you comfortable? That's good. As you already know, I am a Lunarian. I was born in the royal house of the moon and was treated with the utmost care as a princess. I was the prettiest face in the kingdom, or so everyone said. At some point, I started thinking it would be a waste for me to age and to eventually die. For this reason, I asked Erin to brew the Aura elixir for me to consume, so that I could gain the power of immortality. Selfish, you say? I think I did a great favor for the moon by carefully preserving my beauty instead. But back to us. When the Lunarians found out, they decided it was for the best to get rid of me. And so, I was exiled here on Earth. That was pretty rude of them, if you ask me. In any case, a bamboo cutter found me and gave me shelter for a few years. To be honest, I used to really despise humans while I was living on the moon. But once I got to meet some of you in person, I realized that we are not all that different in the end. Well, yes, you're right. My beauty is unearthly. And that was the reason why I got the attention of all the men in this land. In particular, a few princes tried to have my hand in marriage, and the white-haired woman's father was one of them. They both shared the family name of Fujiwara. Of course, she was younger back then too, basically a child. Oh sure, don't get me wrong, it was flattering to be desired by many men. But also, ew. Well, why would I ever marry a stranger? I never had a particularly strong interest in men. Luckily, I believe the best person for me is me, and I already found me. But I digress. To sum it up, I really didn't want to marry any of them, for many different reasons. It seems like the legends you heard in the human village were almost correct, after all. There were 5 princes, though, not 4. I'm almost offended that people don't even spread rumors correctly anymore. So, I gave each one of them an impossible request. The first was to bring me the stone begging bowl of the Buddha from India. Exactly. The one I'm holding right now. Don't you love the sound? I surely do. The second was to retrieve a jeweled branch from the island of Mount Ore. Yes, these colors are really amazing. I've never seen jewels so shiny anywhere else. The third request was to seek the legendary robe of the Fire Red of China. It's pretty unique, don't you think? It was worth the trouble for sure. The fourth was to retrieve a colored jewel from a dragon's neck. And the fifth and last task was to find the legendary cowrie treasure of the swallows. It's so pretty. I really love it. You seem so astonished. What's wrong? Well, technically that's incorrect. You see, none of the princes brought these treasures to me because they all were already in my possession prior to meeting them. I know. Not only am I beautiful, but I'm also pretty smart. This way, at least, I could keep my independence as a woman without having to submit to the will of my royal husband. What happened to those men, you ask? Well, they went out seeking the treasures, and a few of them never came back. Ruthless. It's whatever you want to call it. The issue was that Fujiwara's father was nowhere to be found after he left, so she got a little upset at me. Not that I mind, after all. She's been my most loyal enemy. I'd be sad if she forgave me one day. Well, I suppose it's time for you to get back to work now. Why don't you come back later tonight? We could prank resin together. Make sure you steal some medicine from Erin